Alrighty, it's looking like we're alive and going. So, good evening, Night City, and welcome back to Gritty and Night City. I told you that we'd be back at some point.
Most indeed. But quite a diverse cast this time.
Mm-hmm. And, 1 second. Need to adjust the camera.
No worries. Giving me a little bit extra time there now to quickly go and clip out a few images of NPC faces. Just one
Mm-hmm.
slight thing I forgot to actually do, because there's some pretty good imagery for some of these.
Oh, for
Oh,
NPCs, yeah. I was just like, I never even got around to think of what the character
uh,
looks like.
uh,
Oh, no worries. But yeah, this
uh,
is for NPCs from the actual book.
uh, uh,
Here.
hold on a second. This camera's all out of frame. Hold on, because let me get that adjusted a bit.
I see ears.
It's not like we haven't seen this. What? It's not like we haven't seen this. Oh, wait, maybe.
There we go.
Oh, so it is new.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
see, because
we have a new one.
So,
Oh, it looks amazing.
something I got made special for this little encounter.
1 second, let me quickly pop into Twitch.
So I was confused when you're talking about the camera. I'm like, you usually use a PNG.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, we're just getting started. We are live, by the way.
And I'm gonna quickly have to look up the rules. Don't worry, I'm sure everything.
Oh,
will be
wow,
fine.
that is adorable.
Mm-hmm. So,
Bye.
so a little bit of credit, because gotta give credit to the artist who put this model together. Found them on. I still call it Twitter, regardless of how long it's been X, because,
Yeah.
Fuck Elon.
well, also because X is 2 letters away from being a porn site.
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah, special thanks goes to the artist who put this avatar together, Alufini, if I'm pronouncing it
Nice.
right. I'll be sure to drop a link to their Twitter in the description of the VOD after this is all said and done.
Nice.
And Carl's starting the stream off with a set of gift subs.
Understandable, understandable.
So, for those wondering what we're doing so different since we've already completed Cyberpunk 2077, tonight we are returning back. We're going a bit further back in the history of the world of Cyberpunk.
Oh, yes, we're going back to the roaring 2020s, which was literally just 5 years ago for us.
Yep.
And for this specific module we're literally playing it on the exact day and month it's set in, because it's set during Canadian Thanksgiving, which is this, which was which is today now, but like I said, the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday would be a 3-day weekend.
Oh, that's why places are closed.
Indeedy.
Yeah, I tried to mail package today. Completely forgot it's Columbus Day.
So yeah, we're playing a round of a one-shot round of the original tabletop that basically started all, Cyberpunk 2020.
Uh-huh.
So before we get started formally, let's go around the table a little bit so we can get get a sense of who's doing what. Starting with
Indeedy.
Orsk, who is our referee for this game.
Indeedy, and we're going with what is known as the Northwest Passage. It's a pre-made adventure in Cyberpunk 2020 up in the great, lovely frozen north. We're taking a brief move away from Night City, but we do start off in Night City with the initial little bit before we fly a little bit northwest from here.
Fucking cold.
Oh yes, it's going to get cold, good sir.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone remembered to get some cold weather gear.
Well, you'll be getting some stuff for now with what'll be introduced to you guys, because thankfully your current client you're about to meet with has done some footwork for you guys. Got you the right stuff to get into where he wants you to go.
Joke's on you. I already have a fur coat.
That indeed.
I mean, technically I do too, but it's not exactly sub-Arctic level fur.
No, indeedy.
So, yeah. And for those of you who are more familiar with D&D like terms, yeah, the referee is the cyberpunk equivalent to the DM.
Yep, the DM, the GM. It really depends on what system you're dealing with, but at the end of the day, you're usually going to refer to such people as, like, the game master or something like that, but the specific term for Cyberpunk has always been the referee.
Which honestly kind of fits so well to just the GM in general, considering the kind of shenanigans that the players can get into at all times.
Exactly.
Cyberpunk's just willing to call it like it is.
Yep. And it is up to the referee. Like, we can go, like, rules heard and all that, but the referee is always able to be like, okay, we'll do things, like I said, the stuff to give people the actual experience. You know, the thrill, the sparkle, the gleam, but also, at the end of the day, if someone gets hit with a shotgun at point-blank range, there's not really all that much I can do for you other than hope you roll well.
Because, yeah, that is one thing I've seemed to pick up about the Cyberpunk system is that it's very realistic in a sense that, while you can get yourself really good at what you're good at, a shotgun to the face is still a shotgun to the face.
That it is. And that's not
even back on hand.
Yeah, and that's not even going into, like, the automatic weapon rules, where if you're at point blank, at short range, you get bonuses if you just empty the clip into someone rather than doing it at a extended range, because you're literally just shoving so much lead into them now. It's kind of hard to miss at that point.
Yeah,
They're a squishy titanium Swiss cheese sandwich.
Indeed. And that's not even going into different munitions and how hard some of this stuff can actually hit.
Yeah. You don't want to be reckless running into combat in this system.
Nope.
Unless you want to have a death wish.
Looking at you, Scorpio.
What fucking book did I get this from? Because I know there's something special about it.
Oh.
I like how he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm paid attention. I'm just trying to find which book I got this deck from.
Yeah, for a little bit of quick backstory, just to further emphasize why Scorpio in particular is one of the ones that we're worried about. When he was first making his character, he put so much chrome in there that he just drove his humanity stat down to just a little above 1 empathy remaining, which means he was right dancing that razor's edge to going full cyber psycho.
You'd
Come on,
essentially you'd essentially be running a barely functioning, emotionless murder machine.
I mean, that is
Thank her.
perfect for a net runner. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Or they won't try to
Bullshit.
pop
Don't you talk this shit. We even talked about doing this beforehand, that you wouldn't do that, and you still try to do that. Don't. And I have to.
Regardless, though, we probably
pull 'em
should
off the
introduce
street and
all
put
of
'em
the
in a basket
characters
with
now that
lights.
are taking part in this.
Indeed, before I get too sidetracked already.
Oh, most indeed.
I mean, just classic for this kind of situation. So, well, for me at least, I'm going with, well, myself. The kitty media streamer who goes around trying to show what it's really like in Night City, and this time got roped into a game that's taken me well outside of my familiar settings.
Most indeedy. Most indeedy. But at least, thankfully, you do have a lovely fur coat that will help. And thankfully, you don't have that lovely chrome you have to be especially careful about when you're in the frozen north, because shit gets cold, good sir. Shit gets cold unless you're
Yep.
prepared.
Everything here is biotech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotta love Biotechnica and their exotic package. They do real good work there.
That they do. That they do. That is their speciality. They know their stuff.
What do you mean Breeze not?
And it seems like our net runner is having some technical difficulties.
What
So-
else is new?
Crack him on the head. That'll fix it.
Hey,
I gotta work out
did
those
it be
Trojans.
unofficial? What fucking book is it in?
So, who wants to go next?
Well, considering our net runner's having some issues here now, why don't he go at the moment?
Go ahead.
Right. Well, joking aside, I'm going to be playing Satoshi Raphael, which is a net runner styled after a biometric kitsune patch. Or one of those biotechs.
One of those exotic packages.
Oh,
We got a few of those
yes.
in our group.
And it's part of the bio package, or the exotic package was part of that killed the humanity.
No, you went
No,
in
it
for a lot
wasn't.
of other stuff too, my buddy.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't, you idiot. We paid attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, the exotic package played part of it. Does damage the will.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
yeah,
thing is that the biotech is a lot easier on your humanity stat compared to full on Chrome.
Exactly, which you went into a lot of chrome, good sir. That was what sort of almost put you over the edge, my buddy.
Yeah. You just
Although,
basically
to be
trying to be
fair-
like you came close to going doing the equivalent of going full Borg.
Yeah.
And
Sure to be fine.
Speech the machine god.
Which I actually considered doing, but I decided not to.
I mean, if you want an example of how bad things can go for going full Borg, 2 words: Atom
Atom.
Smasher.
Yes, Adam Smasher. The
Oh, yes.
one of the few cyber psychos that managed to be able to integrate in high society.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why he was able to do this because he understood he was a slaughterhouse on two legs.
Yeah.
He knew what he was.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally hired him to do the one thing he loved to do. What's
Yep.
not to like?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, another point to give it a little bit of extra context for those who might not be familiar with the
Okay,
cyberpunk
is it
world.
Chromebook Volume 3?
If you want to get like a D&D equivalent to what dropping Adam Smasher on a party would be equivalent to, a good rough equivalent to that would be some a D&D GM dropping a Tarrasque on the party.
More or less.
That's about
I
the same.
mean,
That's about an equivalent to what it's like to see. You're playing a session. You see Adam Smasher.
You run.
Yeah,
you run.
you run. You get the fuck out of there because you try and fight him with anything less than a full military detachment, and you are fucked.
Yeah, proper military equipment would help a lot, but the thing is, he's equipped with a lot of military gear too. Also,
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of experimental stuff too there now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically, drop a rock on him from orbit and pray.
I mean, that's actually something that happened in this reality. Apparently,
Yeah.
that's what took out Oregon. Apparently, or actually, no. Shit. What was that place that are now?
Wasn't it Colorado, if I remember correctly?
Colorado. Thank you. Yeah. Someone. So when everything sort of went off the hand over now, and the United States sort of split up into a bunch of fragmented pieces, someone in orbit started went, you know what? I'm just going to start dropping meteorites on the place, and that's how we lost Colorado. It's currently a giant ass crater.
Yeah. And that's just the start of some of the fucked up things that happened in this world. Like,
Yeah. At this point in time, the U.S. is not what we picture it as.
mm, yeah, another thing that exists in this world. Cows are extinct.
Yeah,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
that is
Yeah,
very unfortunate.
but we're getting sidetracked again. So, who's next on the introductions auction list?
Well, how about we go with our lovely party gal, that Magus is playing as.
Okay. I am playing as Holly Joy, our resident rocker girl. She is an exotic who is in the shape of a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. She also has been part-time as a play bean, so she's been through the ringer.
Mm-hmm. And to those not in the know, a plebeian is the term used for those with exotic packages that tend to do courtesan work and the like now for other people. Because, I mean, let's just be honest with us. There's a lot of people that would enjoy a nice cat girl. Or in this case, a deer girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she could potentially be having some brain damage, possibly from being hit by a car.
And the brain damage.
I'm.
And
I
the
mean,
brain
sadly, that stuff does happen.
It
Yeah.
does.
Just
Make
the
sure you look both ways before you cross the street.
Oh, yes.
yeah the
I think in
irony
that
of that
instance you got But I think in that instance, you got captivated by the headlights. Like real world deer.
yeah, just what I was thinking.
Driving in my car right after a beer.
Mm.
Okay, I'm done.
No worries, no worries. Okie dokie. How about we go with Carl next?
Well, I am probably one of the more boring characters in this little gang of misfits.
How can you say that, good sir? You are a resident solo. You are a cornerstone of a group. You are the combat type.
Mm-hmm.
The two are not mutually exclusive. I'm not rocking any exotic mods or anything like that. Just
But what
know.
you got going for you, though, which when it comes to this system now, solos are the combat specialists. They're able to dabble in all manners of combat-related skills, so you're probably the most skilled with regards to such skills, which gives you a very much big edge in combat, especially your special ability, which helps you go quicker in combat.
But yeah, I am basically the troubleshooter of the group.
Most indeedy.
Yeah.
Just, just just a former dumpster baby. Got to experience the tail end of fun in the jungles of Nicaragua.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have many other marketable skills, so here we are.
I mean, it's a skill set that'll see a lot of usage over the years,
Especially in Night City.
especially so.
The
Yeah,
city of dreams.
more like nightmares.
A little column A, a little column B, a
A
little
lot of
bit
column
of
C.
yeah,
I mean,
One man's dream is another man's nightmare.
I mean,
indeed,
nightmares are still dreams after all. Just
that they
not,
are.
not very pleasant ones. They never said what kind of dreams they sold.
Most indeedy, most indeedy. So how about we have a nickname go next, good sir? Who are you?
I be a pirate, or in all honesty, I'm the nomad, and I'm playing Chikara Satoshi, aka Scorpio's sister in this case, twin sister, and yes, fraternal twins, and no, because of Chrome we don't look alike, or at least anymore. We and yes, I even made the art and everything myself, and I did all that because special.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
So the Nomad would be another combat intensive type character, but a big part of them is they're the pack. They're the family. They're the character that has the interesting habit of going, "Oi, me brothers and sisters, let's go f up that person over there."
Let's go fuck that one up in particular.
Well, they're troublemakers, are they?
They
Yes,
can
I
be.
am.
There's a lot of instances where towns and corporations do have issues with nomads because they tend to wander. They are the mobile people. They do a lot of work out and about in, the world at large. But for the most part now, the road is what sort of is big for them. In Nickname's case, they're a specific type of nomad. They're an aquatic nomad, aka they're fucking pirates.
Hell yeah.
Do 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 do.
And now, finally, we have good Sir Captain. Who are you playing as?
I am playing as August, the homeless-esque living out of an RV medtech, who's more than willing to patch you together, but more often than not is going to probably stray away from a fight if he can help it. Though if it does come down to shooting, he'll be more than happy to unload an entire magazine at point blank in somebody before he
Most
can
indeedy, most
get
indeedy.
away.
Both be damned.
I mean, at the end of the day, there now, when shit goes bad, we're really going to be in need of your skills because you are the patchman, you are the doctor, you are the person that is putting together someone in the back of your knockoff ambulance when more respectful locations are too busy with their multi-million dollar contracts with people to now
My
that
RV's a
are
respectable location.
It is, but it does not beat out a multi-billion-dollar hospital.
That is fair. Also, I believe I might be playing the only character who is abstaining from any installed cybernetics.
Uh, Other than, like I said, Nay's character is BioWare, but yeah, I don't think you have much in the way of modifications at all, Captain.
I wear smart goggles and that's it. I refuse to modify my own physical form.
I mean, it's a solid idea there now. All it takes is some dastardly netrunner to go in and hack your spine when you have a mechanical one, and then suddenly, I can't walk anymore. Or suddenly your mechanical arm starts punching you because the netrunner got drunk and hacked your thing.
Or the
Are you
Netrunner
sure?
decided to make you a puppet, ripping out a bit of your mind.
Are you
Mhm.
sure your eyes are really your own?
That's another good wonder
In my
now.
case,
All
yes.
all those fancy cybernetic eyes to now. All it takes is a little bit of hacky doodly stuff to now, and suddenly everything is now MLP, or everything is now a nightmare to you, or now everything was upside down. One to
Why is
three.
everything black and white?
That,
Why is
believe it or not,
everything
is
in
an
Nor?
actual modification you do to your eyes.
Oh,
No,
sweet!
no.
Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. My
Nah,
favorite.
if you want to mess with someone, make everything mirrored. So they have to remember that left is right and right is left.
Yep.
Oh
So
God.
Captain
I'll
here
get
is
used to it
playing.
eventually.
Yeah, so Captain here's playing a med tech. So in this system right now, you have techies and med techies. Techies deal with all manners of the mechanical. They're your mechanics. They're the ones that fix all your stuff. Be it, say, the car you're beating around in, your cybernetic arm, or that big old hulking combat suit that you go around and shoot the occasional Soviet asshole with. But then you have the med techies. They're the offshoot of techies. They dabble and they care for the fleshy, the squishy. They're the ones that put the squishy things back inside the screaming squishy thing that's on the gurney. Now, I mean, there's big money in that. Same thing with techies. They can make the big bucks because at the end of the day, they're now, when your spine locks up and you can't move anywhere, who else is going to fix that up on you? But going back to some of the other characters, we have our media, who's Nay is playing as. They're the ones that show the world what is on the go. Be it the bright, cheerful propaganda that mega corporations want to be spewed out, or the hard truth. The things that the big man doesn't want you to see because that hurts their bottom line. But at the end of the day, now, the one thing every media has going for them is their credibility. How truthful are they with their audience? How well perceived are they to those that actually view what they create? At the end of the day, they're the ones that try to tell history, but can they get the job done while remaining on this side of the sod? That's the big question. Then we have our Netrunner Scorpio. Netrunners are those interesting people that dabble in all manners of software-oriented stuff, where the techies are involved in the hardware side of things. They're not too bad with programming and such, but netrunners are the ones that sharpen their teeth on that. They're the ones that come up with these horrific nightmarish programs that do all manners of dastardly things, whether they're attacking people, going for people's eyeballs, or suddenly overheating someone's arm to now, so then now they're smelling off like a well grilled steak. but they're also the ones that create the things to help protect things. I mean, look at where everyone's money goes to. You need people that know software to help defend such things. They're the ones that help make sure that the things that go bump in the night don't hurt your bank account. Or if they do hurt your bank account, they don't live for long. And let's see, I think Solo, yeah, Souls are soldiers. A rocker gal Magus. So they're the charismatic sorts. They're sort of a combat-y type here now too, but they're meant to help rile up the people. They're meant to help create movement, to help people see their freedom, or if in the right circumstance, get the will to take back their freedom. They're the ones that make great movements happen. They're the ones that can rile up people in the thousands, the millions. And they're the ones that can do some fun things to the big man, who, they're at odds with. Because at the end of the day, the rocker boys and gals, they simply want to make sure everyone is happy. Remember, everyone, Johnny Silverhand from everyone knows from 2077 came from 2020. That's what he was. He was a rocker boy. He was the iconic one.
Yep.
That was a man that went through hell over the course of his life. He fought in one of the corporate wars. He fought on battlefields that no one knew of, things that were marked out from the pages of history because at the end of the day, they would hurt the bottom line. He was the one that helped spearhead a great movement. They're the ones that pushes the people sometimes in the direction they need to go, where they're not quite able to push themselves to, but with that slight nudge, that's how you start an avalanche. And woe be to those that try to stop said avalanche. But I wonder, what shall our deer do? Shall they cause any ripples on par with Mr. Silverhand? Or will they be like many other rocker boys and gals that just fade off into the dawn? We shall see. But right now, we have the Northwest Passage. We have a lovely meeting with a client. So right now, we find ourselves in lovely, quaint Night City. The lovely, sparkling gem in what's left of the U.S. Or at this point in time right now, it might be the new United States. Well, what's on the go outside of the city, that's quite minute for us to deal with at the moment. That's for other people to trouble themselves with. That's for other people to kill themselves on or kill themselves for. Right now, you will find yourselves in a lovely bar. Let me double check, good sir. Here we go. You are at your favorite bar and grill, the Brass Rail. It's been a hard day. In fact, a whole week's been a real killer. If you didn't need work, you certainly couldn't afford the food here, to be honest with you. But then again, it's not that expensive, is it? Thankfully, though, the bartender keeps an open ear for you and helps you out from time to time, but...
Yep.
Sadly, to get any true help from them, you need a little bit of green, and sadly, green is a little bit rough at the moment to get your hands on. But right now, you need a little bit of work, and there's a client showing up here for you. So what are you guys doing as you're waiting for your client to wake up? Any talking and like discussion on the go to now while you're waiting?
Are we all sitting at like the same table, or are we all just generally
I would
milling
assume
about the
so.
bar?
You're all friends. You've all had interactions off and on there now. You've probably helped each other, scratch each other's back more than a few times. Who knows?
I
Maybe that's something
would
we can
s-
talk on, but that is up to you guys, whether or not you wish to speak on some of the finer points of your particular associations with these fine, reputable people around this table.
I would say that Holly, being her absent-minded self, would probably just be kind of dancing in place to the beat of a song that no one else can hear.
I mean, not for lack of trying. There is plenty of lovely music inside this bar and grill.
None of the
Nice little
dancing seems to
quaint.
match any of the music going on.
That is fair. That is fair. You draw a few
Best it
eyes,
ever.
but more than a few, though, are at your lovely form, good sir. Or I should mean, fine lady, good sir. So, more than a few people have know you here. I mean, you frequent this place way too many times, so you guys are a bit of a staple at the moment here. So they do know that you do love to do your dancing. You hear your own music. It's just what you do. I mean, who knows? Maybe you've seen a few of your plebeian clients here a few times. Who knows? You might have the occasional sugar daddy that helps out from time to time. Although at the moment, you don't see the ones you're used to around at the moment.
I'd say in my case, I'd probably be nomming on a kibble bar while checking the scream sheets.
Ah, yes, yes. Let's see, any type of scream sheets in particular you're keeping an eye on?
Hmm. Keeping an eye on for like news of like certain raids or raids stuff that I had the pleasure of covering and seeing how they ended up turning out.
Ah, indeed, indeed. Let us see, let us see. Looking in at the current screen sheets you have access to in front of you at the moment, you see that a few raids have been going on there now, and you see the latest entries now in the body lottery on the go there now, and sadly your numbers did not match up with this day's numbers. Oh well, maybe next time perhaps, but for the most part, seems to be a bit of a relatively slow day there now, but seems to be a bit of a pile up out on the highway at the moment there now. Seems like two booster gangs might have popped in on each other there now and did a little bit of a spotty job there now and wrecked up 7 vehicles. Although thankfully the body count is only in the low teens.
Slow day.
Slow day indeed, indeed.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like trauma team's definitely having a light day today.
Oh, most indeedy, most indeedy. And you see a nice sale on the go there now for meat from the body bank there now. Some new organs are after popping in from the latest goings on, so trying to clear house with to open up some space for themselves to make use out of. Not a bad day in total. It'll help out those trying to keep the meat there now, so all's good in the end, I suppose.
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
we'll see if see what other possible interviews can crop up because I mean showing some of the some of the various gangs in action. eh, it's interesting, like when they actually let me tag along to film and stream their raids. Though
Hmm.
there's always like little
Thankfully,
caveats, like can't exactly stream it until the day of.
Indeed, indeed. Thankfully, the two booster games you hear mentioned are not ones that you have any particular leanings for there now. Though one of them does sound like one you've heard a few of the ones you know they're now speak on off and on. They're now bit of a bit of a small group are now popping up. Who knows? They might have some big pusher in behind them now helping fund them, but they seem to be a little bit louder than a small group like them would usually be.
Might be something to look into.
Most indeedy, most indeedy. What are our siblings up to at the moment?
Probably drinking.
Understandable.
Scorpio.
I am here.
Uh-huh. What are you up to
You-
with your sibling?
I guess Satoshi will probably be keeping note glance into Chikara every now and then.
Make sure
Well,
I'm not
looking
doing
down.
anything stupid.
Yeah, and cataloging the different programs, making sure they're where he can find them.
Okay,
You
keeping
know,
a
aside from
good eye on
saying-
your inventory.
Yeah, there have been issues where if he wasn't careful, because there have been
Yes, he did.
occasions where a program he thought was in ended up going missing
Mm-hmm.
from time to time.
You know,
I see.
aside from drinking, probably occasionally doing a few arm wrestling stuff.
Okay, there'll be a few patrons willing to sit down and give you a try there now. Some old hands that you're used to having this lovely little contest with for now. You win maybe 50, 60% of the time there now. Some of these ones do have some pretty decent limbs for now. You got one though that loves Soviet limbs for now. The big boys, the big ungaudy looking things, but oh boy are they tough. That
Oh,
one,
yeah.
that one is definitely a bit of a coin flip on whether you can beat his ass or not. But
Yeah, especially considering I've got a lot of muscle chrome.
mm-hmm.
And actually,
Yeah.
wait, muscles are probably bio. I imagine.
Yeah, they would be.
When
Okay,
the
okay.
arm wrestling happens, Holly will definitely act like a cheerleader for the competition.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh, that's a
Hell,
well-known sight right there.
she might actually see if anyone will wrestle her.
You do have a fair few that are willing to arm wrestle you. Some bigger ones to know, but about half the time now, they're more than happy to let you win there now, as long as the drinks are flowing. Everyone is happy. And as long as you're happy and bubbly there now, a lot of people do and feel that helps with their general mood too. You do help keep the mood at a lovely bubbly pace.
The bubbly lady is happy. That makes me happy.
Indeedy. So, what is what is our medtech and solo up to?
Well, does the solo want to go first?
Medtech is free to go first.
Okay, fine. So we don't keep going back and forth on this. August is
Hey.
mainly just kind of moping around in the back. He doesn't really fit in anywhere, given that he generally looks like a hobo off the streets. So doesn't fit too. He's a regular, but doesn't fit too well in with the crowd there.
I mean, you
but
fit
he
in
mainly keeps
alongside
to
three
himself.
others. There's three others that are in similar states to you there now that do enjoy speaking with you from time to time there now. One's another fellow Ripper Duck, and the other two are older solos, so they enjoy talking with you because these ones in particular are quite meaty as well as you are.
Okay. Well, given that, might strike a few conversations here and there. It's mostly going to be trying to keep an eye on Holly there, make sure that whatever she's up to isn't going to become a problem later in the night.
That only happens maybe a quarter of the time.
He doesn't trust Holly enough.
If she catches him looking at her, she'll look at him and say, "Abrazo?"
Is it wrong? Be like, not in
Aw.
public. She's like, not in public.
Head tilt.
Ugh. This is why he drinks.
Oh yes.
I mean, he's the one who effectively opted a joy toy.
You most indeed.
It was a literal deer in the headlights moment.
Thankfully, though, the bulk of her sugar daddies are the good sort. You've had to deal with two ones that weren't, but I think on those occasions you did have help from the rest of the crew. I'd say particularly in one instance now, one individual might have pissed off our solo a little bit or now. Someone made an awkward, if infuriating comment on your lovely trophy.